Do you want to learn how to become a more empathetic person? Do you have empathy as one of your top 5 Clifton strengths? This video is going to show you 5 ways that you can practice empathy today. Hey guys, Jordan here, author and Destiny Catalyzer. I help people discover their purpose through self-discovery. The Clifton Strengths are a great way to do that. But if you want to get better with empathy, you don't have to have any clue what the Clifton Strengths are to be able to do that. But if you do want to find out what they are, you can check out this link in the video and even take the test for yourself. Empathy is the ability to put yourself in another person's shoes. In this video, like I said, we're going to share 5 ways that you can get better at being an empathetic feeler. Let's dive in. Strategy number 1 for being a more empathetic person is to remember people's names. Now you can do this by using the old standard strategies of saying the person's name 3 times in your head every time you meet them. Or you can do what my wife and I do, secrets out. We actually text each other if we want to remember someone's names and we're together. That's just a running list in our phone that we utilize. Often we don't even have to refer to that list, just the act of typing it out is a good way to remember it. But remember people's names. It's a simple thing to do, but that person will truly appreciate that you took the time to be able to do that. Strategy number 2 for getting even better at being an empathetic person is to practice active listening. When someone says something to you, repeat back what they say. Say something like, I hear that you're saying this, or show that you understand or you're hearing them in another way. Comment on their ideas. Comment on what they're saying. This one is super hard, obviously. We're always thinking in our heads about what we're gonna say next. Practice just taking a step back, really focusing on the person that you're talking to. Think about what they're thinking about. Think about their feelings. And just forget trying to solve the problem yourself or to add your own insight into that situation. Instead, just practice that active listening. See if you can do that. See if you can repeat what the other person is saying. And you'll find that this is a great way to practice empathy. Strategy number 3 for being a more empathetic person is to ask a close friend or a new acquaintance to coffee. Take the time to ask them deep questions about themselves as long as you're comfortable doing that. And then again, try to think about what they're thinking. Now, if you're already good at empathy, this might be something you do naturally without even thinking. But if you take this time to practice, you'll get even better at being able to do that on the spot, to be able to remember people's names, to be able to practice that active listening. You'll get better at the whole sphere of practicing empathy. Strategy number 4 is a really cool one. Set a goal for yourself this week to lift up one person per day. Now, you can do this for the 7 days, or if you just want to do it for the 5 days in the middle of the week, that's totally fine too. Pick those people and each day send that person a text. Ask them on a video call, or if you can meet them in person for coffee, that would be awesome too. But just lift them up in some small way. But even if you just say, hey, you're awesome and here's why, you will make that person's day. Now this is something I wish we could all do more. I wish we could tell each other how we feel. I wish we could say these things. But the cool thing is we can, and it starts with us, and it starts with you practicing empathy more often. Number 5 is another great strategy for practicing empathy. It's interrupting yourself. You might be thinking, what? Again, we're thinking about taking a step back from ourselves and what we're thinking, and as soon as we're about to say something or add something to the discussion, take a step back and say, you know what? No, I'm not going to share in this moment. I'm going to let someone else speak. Now, if the room is silent, if you're in a group and it's going on, sure, add your thoughts and what you're thinking to that. And other people benefit from hearing you. But if you're someone who, yes, you have empathy, but you also like to talk a lot, think about the value of just interrupting yourself and taking a step back, or just cutting yourself short. Instead of going on a long diatribe to answer a question, try to think about a way to answer maybe in just 1 to 2 sentences. Give other people the time and space to share what they think. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this video and the 5 ways to get better at practicing empathy. Please like it and comment below if you have any questions on empathy or the Clifton Strengths in general. Otherwise, subscribe to my channel and do not forget to check out my new book, Catalyze Your Destiny, that I'm pumped for. You'll see a link to that in the description below. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll talk soon.